Hello, chat. Welcome to another week of Title Tuesday. It's going to be a star-studded Title Tuesday this time because it seems like surprise. Even Magnus is playing this week. It's not just Hikaru, but also Magnus. I see Arjun in the list. There is Andrekin and a bunch of others. From India, there is, of course, Arjun, there is Raunak, then Bharat Subramaniam, Pranesh, etc. There are a lot of these kids from India, and there's also Abhimanyu Puranik, a fan favorite, uh, and from the world. Actually, the camera will be a bit lower once we go to the playing scene. Don't worry. For now, I can go back a little bit so that you know. Hey, Mikasa, come on! I stream every Tuesday, almost every single Tuesday. I can't remember missing a title Tuesday, except due to unavoidable reasons, which happens every second week. But nevertheless, uh, if you take away that exception, then I do stream every Tuesday. It's pretty much the same thing. Hey, guys, what's up? Good to see a lot of you. Ishwar, Jahnavi, Shandip. I remember Shandip. Lot of we played a lot in chess with Discord. Prince Daji, Sushant. It's interesting. We stopped playing chess with Discord as soon as Anshika became a stronger player. Almost like it's almost like an instruction from the universe. Anyway, let's go to the game. And music has begun. Time for some music. Time for some chess. Time to see what these guys can do in the top five. I also see among the global stars there is Dubo, Dan. Then there is also Parhamo. And yeah, there are these bunch of people. We need chess with Discord again, but first of all, we need people in Discord. So if you are a part of the Discord and you don't find that server anymore, feel free to join back. The link is in the chat, pinned on the chat. And do hit that like button as soon as you're joined so more people get notified. And strong is a very relative term, Anshika. So, if you're just better than what you are a bit earlier, you're already strong. And it's a bit of a terrible analogy, but okay. Planning to play complete tournament or only 4 rounds? I think it depends on how the tournament goes. Oh, there's Nihal Sarin also. I think joining fresh from his match against Prag and the Simon as well. Thank you. Yeah, I'll join the Discord. Okay, guys, the game has begun. So, going back to our roots, going back to 1e4. Our opponent seems quite modern. So, let's play the modern defense. I'm assuming it's a V because of Victor. Gen 2021. Usually, the 2021 and stuff like that signifies the year of birth. I wonder if my opponent was born in 2021. Why do you think my opponent has 2021 in their username? Were they born in 2021? Do they have a baby which was born in 2021? Or I don't know about this move thing. Feels a bit sus because where would a king go? The king has been weakened. I completely forgot what I'm supposed to do in these. Ritesh, I'm also very bad at chess, trust me. You will see it here. But here I am playing, and I think you should take a cue from that, and you should also play more chess. It's my humble opinion. I'll just go short casual because I'm too scared to put my thing in the long time. Yeah, I wouldn't totally rule out a 2-year-old playing chess. It would be a curious question to ask Dr. Fit. What is like the minimum age, in his opinion, uh, at which a human brain can handle chess? Meanwhile, chat, I'm playing in a very inadvisable way with the king in the center without developing my pieces. Do not try this at home or school or online or at uh, wherever you play chess. This is an example of how not to play. Has most of my streams in recent times been. Drops back all the way. But as Hikaru said, modern chess always has defensive resources. It's one of the things which has been taught to us by computers. So let's try and defend to the best of our ability. Like Winston Churchill's famous speech. He seemed to have anticipated that one. Because we have to casual, we can't. We need to develop. Development is very important, not just for a nation but also for chess position. Good move. Tempted to take this just to change the game's momentum. We have also hesitated too long. Let's change the momentum a different way. At least knight e3, we just ignore it and take some g6. I think you should still play knight e3 and take on g2. We should probably protect our bishop. Can't do that. The way I'm playing feels so wrong. The only factor keeping some hope alive is how much time our opponent has been taking. You can take with the queen. What expected? I don't think that's wrong at all for him. We need to trade the queen. Or should we just... We can of course trade the queen g4 check. Do it from home. Take 90 for an early test. It's okay. g4 check g1. g4 we come back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is protected and there's no this much. Yeah. Yeah, very slow play by now. But towards the end, I guess we were winning, but we had queen e4, which would be the fastest for us. This position is not as bad as I felt it was, but overall the game was terrible from the opening. But again, computer doesn't think it's as bad as it looks. I thought it was much worse. I evaluated it much worse. I felt uncomfortable through the whole time, but comp doesn't think so. And this position I overestimated for. But he played the line with c6 against c6 h. This whole plan is not as effective. It comes for a6. But yeah, it's amazing. There was just so much defensive chances here. I think this is really something that needs to be studied. A topic that really needs to be studied is defending better. Whether 1,000 rated on chess has a way to feel, making us all feel like monsters. So, my 20-year-old brain has been unable to handle chess. Yeah, you can draw monuments like chess pieces, or you can draw monuments, like the way I do it. I draw it like it is. And generally, it's so immaculately perfect that people have a hard time understanding what it is because the level is too high. The level of hard. A lot of games still going on. Meanwhile, there's also the matchup between Lucknow and Harika. How's that going? Julius Bar Women's Speed Chess Championship. Harika and Lucknow playing right now. The score is I don't know what the score is. It's 6-5 in favor of Harika. This is the present position. It's 6-5 in favor of Harika, and the 3+1 portion is going on. 20 minutes, about 20 minutes remaining. I remember Harika had an excellent start. She was leading by 3-1, but this match is going to be a lot closer than her earlier match against Valentina Gunina. Partially, Gunina was not well during that match, not taking anything away from Harika, but she was not well during that match. I think that coupled with her internet problems made things difficult for her. Of course, chess.com also has internet issues, which we all know about, which is why the match is happening today. The previous schedule was that this match was to happen on the 17th, but it got postponed to today. And I like this position practically for Harika because she threatens queen h6, knight g5. So there are practical problems for Lucknow to solve. Despite what the eval bar shows, now Harika has to play queen h6 fast, I think. e6 is not bad. Good counterplay, and f3 queen h6 not at all simple. We keep going to my tournament in between because in case I don't get the sound notification and my clock starts, that can be a real danger. Knight e5 is a very good move by Katya because she has to create this. Okay, my 3+1 game with G. Jain has started. I have played against him a few times in Title Tuesday itself. Let's see how this time goes. Starting with the aggressive Indian defense. Are you loving it, Manu? Is that what you're going for? Quite happy with my opening. The big positional weakness. Are you calling me insanely expensive, Anshika? Now we have some conflict that's against him. I didn't like this B3 move by him. I think we should have just played casual because if I had played knight into c4 earlier, he had queen e4 check. But now, what shall he do? What will he do? Bishop into b7 would be a mistake. Knight f3 check is a problem for him. He can play something like bishop b2, but then also, yeah, okay, he castles anyway. What was my intention here? I can just take this. This is one option. It's bishop to c3, but I'm not really sure if I gain much from it. This goes rook b1 and takes my pawn. I would love to get maybe bishop f3 is the way to go, but again, not much. Begin. What do you mean my streams are incredibly rare? I stream 3 times a week. Streams off. Okay, queen c6 is knight d. That might be a. Can you? How about we start with bishop h2? It's insanely complex, but I think we are in a bit of trouble, chat. We probably need to go. Here we go. Problem. AMG2. Somehow we might be for this doesn't like. Let's just take the be out of the also I can take bishop to g2. Okay, these one bishop to f1. Aren't we winning an exchange there? But bishop to g2 I have to deal with some knight d4. So let's just do the simple step. One. In general, you also need. Screen is also free now. I need to speed up a bit. Really need to speed up. Okay, this is- and talk too less time. That was really weak play by him after some really bad play by me early on. Here I could have been more accurate. I think I should have just really taken this because I had queen f3 check coming. I don't know why I went rook b3. Not a good move. Rook b3 was really not a good move. But my opponent felt so scared all through the game. I wonder this if this is how this is probably how Hikaru feels when he plays me. Uh, there was a lack of confidence in him. Now the way I played in the opening, taking with the knight I thought was really bad, but apparently it's not. Knight f3 check I didn't like queen h1. Yeah, I could have gone for something like this, but the fact is I simply didn't see it. And then I hear I blundered. He had this knight d4, which is what I was thinking for a really long time, but he took bishop to e5. It was a strange decision. And I got a good position here, but I was lacking time, and this queen d5 was a good move. And here he had a slightly better position. He shouldn't have taken this. And yeah, here he was a pawn up. I had only 8 seconds, but he was scared the whole time for some reason. And now I think he missed this queen a3, so he had to give up this pawn. And I'm really not sure if he saw this rook into f3 check either. Felt like he started panicking already. And this was a dubious decision by me going into this endgame, but somehow my king was safe against all these checks. And queen d4 was just a blunder, playing right into my hands. I was anyway going to give a bishop g7 check just to gain some time with tempo, but queen d4. The next game has begun. I love the sound of that desolation of 1v3. Standings on two. Most of the favorites, including myself, on 2 out of 2 at the end of the first 2 rounds. Now we begin round 3. A candidate master called Masonic is playing against me. Has the flag of UK with a unicorn symbol. Something my 4-year-old nephew kept asking all the time. What happens in unicorn versus dragon? Anyone knows the answer to that? Yeah, except that Ishwar equating 1v3 to a fearsome dragon like Snog, that part doesn't feel right. Yeah, this is the trap I was going for. Oh, all those lame strategic moves that I was playing, there was a little tactical. He found counter defense. Although we'll still win material, but it's a bit unprofessional from us to switch off like that and not see that opponent has this defense. Stay chat, it feels weird to be called as uncle, uncle, uncle by all these little kids in my apartment. Why they do that? What happened to good old uh, the old rule in India when I was growing up was that if the person is married, then you call them uncle or aunt. If they're not married, then you call them. I think this is a good rule. It should be maintained by all the generations. Generation and upcoming generation, what can you see? Hey chat, let's finish this one. Queen d4 is the simplest way to win, I think. But I want to keep the queen on. Let's bring out pieces into the game. Part of the motivation to keep the queen on is how vulnerable he's been to tactics so far in this game. Now it's not really a choice whether we keep the queen on. So we'll just bring bishop f1 and g2. Drive the knight away. Only source of counterplay in his position. Let's finish him. I have a feeling he won't accept the queen trade, but let's see.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how.
Are we still playing this game? I have had to good hold gentlemanly designation. Out, Mr. Knight, out. No longer welcome in the public of light. Bad chat. This is
Just like a spark that's breaking.
This is very patchy technique from me, chat. So the game is going to go for a while.
We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back.
Makes no sense sending the knight away. Then.
They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like
Yeah, thanks to that King D6, the game ended earlier than it deserved. You should have just taken look into A2 and play. But okay, the game was pretty much over early on due to that fork that my opponent missed. This was the moment. And knight G4. I went for this trap and it paid off spectacularly. Since then we were better. This was also strong by me. Okay, from here on I completely turned off. So stupid. And cool. That's this game. Hikaru has also won. Ronak has won. How are the other people doing? Ritvik is playing. He has 3. Magnus Carlsen has 3 out of 3. Nihal Sarin has 3 out of 3. Today is a good day for favorites. Seems like all the cheaters, so-called cheaters with a very high percentage have been scared out of wits by the latest post by a certain former world champion that all the favorites have 3 out of 3. Arjun seems to be in a position where he's not going to win, I guess. Oh, he might. His opponent may have messed up. His opponent is certainly nervous. But it's going to be difficult. Oh, sacrificing a piece. But he needs to be careful. Be very careful. Oh, it was Black who needed to be careful, and he's going to flag, I think. He's really going to flag. Rook d8. Rook b8. Oh, Arjun. He tried too hard to win. His opponent just finding the move. Rook e5 is checkmate. Crazy. He wanted to win really badly. His opponent played this really clever move, Rook b8. It's crazy how he didn't flag, and I think Arjun had to play King c6. This King into c5 was not right. Something went wrong in Arjun's head here. He just missed that Rook b8 as winning. Maybe he thought d2 somewhere, but White takes the rook and stops the pawn. That was a pretty close one. Lee Kwang is also playing. I think Hikaru would have seen that and played King c6. Hey Manan, what? It's so early. The knight is still so young. The knight is a baby actually. Yeah, sure, I'll stream my wedding if it ever happens. Just laughing at all the Manan jokes. What do you call a bear with no teeth? Gummy bear. Who's the other one? How do you get Pikachu on a bus if he doesn't want to go in Pokemon? Alright, chat. Time for the next game to begin against this annoying guy, Wonderful Time, who we defeated in the previous Bullet Championship once. Hardly remember anything. It was not a good idea by me. Whole opening has been such an ambitious play by me that my opponent is probably thinking that I'm playing for a draw. But I'm actually not playing for a draw. It's more like I'm trying to frustrate him, get into his mind, test his patience, and put him outside his comfort zone. These are the ingredients that win the chess game. But the thing is, if he wants to make a draw, he can, of course, just play bishop d6 and it should be over shortly. But he's already thinking for a minute. Wonderful Time doesn't stream, right? Could be a stream over. Yeah, this is just equal. Position is so equal. I think him from castling. I think he should have castled on the previous one. It wasn't equal to it. What he did is not bad at all. For us to move on to go. That much I'm clear on. One pair of rooks will trade. There's not even a pretense of trying to play for a win here, actually. It's bad opening by me. Had the white pieces, so I should have played a bit more ambitious. My fault. My bad. I'm responsible for bringing the game to this situation. One. Get to F2. King F2 just doesn't feel that. Or I don't mind. I think it's a slight something here, but I don't think so. Okay. Okay, I need to play faster.
I know we grew up a little too fast. I miss the days that we chill and relax. Where did the time go? It all passed. Now I need to go back. I had no worries, but always had plans. Only thing I did was dig out the trash. Now it's much harder to laugh. Hard to get up and not work on my craft. I need inspiration. Don't need no validation. No more medication. Just try some meditating. I don't need you to save me. Feel like all of you hate me. Everything's been so hard with all the situations lately. I just need to know.
Getting out late.
For a minute, I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain. Oh, I just wanna numb the pain. I just wanna run away. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain.
This will be the worst game of the century.
Well, maybe I'm done, maybe I've lost. Still putting up a fight because I love my mom, I love my family. When I was young, they would all look after me. I don't
Play
know
like an
why I feel
amateur.
like a burden. I spent my life overthinking my purpose.
Complete amateur.
I'm so used to the hurt. Trauma keeps flipping me at the wrong moment.
From the beginning.
Numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain.
Bad game. See how Harika is doing. Six and a half, and then now all the other games are going.
For a minute, I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain.
Seems like there's a break out there. Seems like there's a break. Oh no, the game is going on actually. The 1+1 is going on. The final portion.
Empty hearts and neon lights. The playing
There's a
with
live game.
gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I
Yeah.
wanna run off and fly.
Live game, and what is the score? Chat 8-7 in favor of Harika.
Just to find someone
This is going to be exciting. The bullet portion, where we can criticize other people
all this overthinking.
instead of having to reflect on our own failures. Wait, what's going on? What is the tactic? What's the tactic? What's the tactic? Harika won't have evaluation bar though, so that's a big difference. But yeah, why does the computer hate Black's position? Why does it hate Black's move? I don't see it. I don't see the immediate tactic, even with the help of a bar. So it's totally understandable that Harika also doesn't see it, and she has such a strategically dominating position. If the rook takes this pawn, then this pawn is lost. If she takes with the pawn, then there's some tactic. So she goes bishop a2, trying to hit her way out of trouble. I like rook b8. Yeah, she goes for it. Rook into e8 is a possible threat. What else is a threat? Oh, knight c2. Just knight c2 wins the game, I think. Out of numerous other tactics. Knight b3 also wins. She goes for the queen sacrifice, but that only gives back her rook in return. She'll take this pawn also. Queen d7, winning a piece. Harika, the super sharp. She has won a queen, a knight, and Katrina has to resign. So it is 9-7 in favor of Harika, and there is about 22 more minutes to go, chat. Let's go back, and the next game would have started immediately. Harika sticking to her modern defense. She has played this setup with a6 and b5. Very interesting setup for the bullet portion because it's super tricky to deal with white. You saw how I struggled in the first game. Yeah, I know. I was just talking about. Really curious to see Hikaru's reaction. Video will drop tomorrow on YouTube. Dear YouTube, we have been accused of cheating, but it's super interesting and popcorn moments. Hikaru is actually accused numerous people. The number of people that Hikaru has accused without any evidence, it used to happen a lot. It used to happen very frequently. There was a different Hikaru before he was a streamer, a much more disliked Hikaru, so to speak. And he has accused numerous players of cheating. Most notably, our own Arjun. He straight up used to DM Arjun saying, stop cheating. So, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. The number of people Hikaru has accused without any proof, just because they played well against him or defeated him. It's crazy. It felt quite satisfactory when Arjun beat him 3-0 last year in the Tata Steel India. Twice in Blitz and once in Rapid. But yeah, it used to be a very common thing. So as ridiculous as I think the prospect of Hikaru actually cheating, knowing how amazingly good he is, it's still kind of interesting to see him at rook. But there's a Discord check. I thought this rook was hanging. I gave an Ilam Party like reaction, but the checkmate was present. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is hilarious. But of course, I don't really suspect Hikaru, nor do I will have a reason to suspect someone like Arjun. But what is going on? The bar is dancing. Rook into g6 is a threat. King g7 defends it, but now rook d7 is incoming. Rook d7 maybe queen c5. Queen c5. You have to go queen c5. Just go king g8. Okay, king h7, king h7, king h7. King h7, game on. Oh my god, this feels so dangerous. Both Harika and Lagno living so dangerously. Half of their pieces hanging all the time. Now she will bring knight g8, knight f6. She's comfortable being a pawn down. She will defend this endgame. That was a crazy stretch. What is she? Oh, she keeps the knight here. She wants rook e2. Also interesting. Very difficult for Katrina to deal with just a minute. Oh, the h4. Yes. This is winning. And she won on time. 10-7. Let's refresh here and see how much time is remaining. Uh, should be here somewhere in chat. Yeah, there's also another incident in Purchase League last year when the players are actually not allowed to stream on a place where there is live chat. But Hikaru went on to stream on Kick, and the chess.com people, they blatantly admitted that yes, this is against the rules, but we know Hikaru and we are satisfied that he's meeting the fair play criteria, which I thought was unacceptable because you can't make exceptions like that arbitrarily in fair play matters. I didn't make a big issue out of it because our PCL team lost so badly that even if we had to nullify all of Hikaru's wins, we would still be losing that match. That was one of the factors. But nevertheless, that general attitude, that and that email went on to state about how since Hikaru is a streamer, he's doing good for the game, and therefore it was important to make certain exceptions to grow the game. I was stunned by that attitude by chess.com and the policy. So anyway, with all that information, yes, it is ridiculous to accuse Hikaru just based on his impressive run, but I think I just see it as funny. I don't see it as an outrage. Yeah, we're still. Oh God! Look at this. It's a very typical thing. I just went and refreshed, but amazing chess.com server. It detected me as offline, so we missed the 5th round. So we are on 3 out of 5. And here is Hikaru playing 1 H4 against Pranesh, the upcoming young star from India, who must have been playing Hikaru quite a bit. This is Arjun playing with 3 points. Hikaru. Okay, chat, we missed another round, but if it means looking at Harika win a couple more games, I don't mind. Yeah, Chesscom themselves could have streamed, but they're not going to get the type of watching that Hikaru does. Could they? But yeah, they do stream themselves as well. But of course, it's important for Hikaru to stream frequently. We see what happened to our own channel when we don't do that. And Hikaru is a professional streamer, whereas I'm a part-time streamer. So it is important for him. But yeah, I think then the rule book shouldn't have that specification. If the rule book says something, then I think it has to be applied without any exception. It's as simple as that. Especially, look at Harika doing a Hikaru. I didn't expect this from Harika. Playing Rook versus Rook for time. Amazing. Wow. This has got to come on Katya's nerves. I just hope Harika doesn't blender her Rook. And then she can also run out of 45 seconds. She will have a I just hope I don't get a copyright strike on that. If we get a copyright strike, you might see the end of this channel chat, which wouldn't be such a terrible thing also, considering how dead the channel has been. But just letting you know. So going on a rant about chess.com for the last 10 minutes might as well. They might just do copyright strike. They be like, oh, you want to play by the rules? Harika missed a chance to run out her time for 45 seconds. They might be like, oh, you want to play by the rules? Here we go. Rules, copyright strike. But the annoying thing is that I need to keep opening it again and again. What is going on? What is the score? 12 minutes remaining, 3 points lead for Harika. This is going to be interesting. Meanwhile, out here in Idle Tuesday, is Magnus winning. Magnus is a piece down. But he has 2 minutes more than his opponent. He's winning back the piece. So I think he will win this game. Now he'll win this game. How is Hikaru doing? Hikaru the streamer. It's a complex position, but I think Hikaru will also win. It's going to be a showdown between Hikaru and Magnus. Harika is losing this one, which... Oh, but this is very complicated, chat. This is very complex. Because whenever your king is not safe and when you have less time, I think these are very simple. Two things. White has to take this pawn. Yeah, black had to defend it with queen b4. That was the one thing that I felt sure that she had to do. She really shouldn't have played knight f6 on the previous move, because now white gets a really nice position. Bishop b2, queen b4. Okay, some tactical possibilities here. Also, white's pieces are woefully uncoordinated, so we always have a chance. I don't like rook g8. Feels wrong. Makes it too easy for white. But I can also understand from Harika's perspective. Yeah, queen e5, bishop d6 check, whatever. One for white. But this is also just lost. She's bringing the knight to d6. She's just down by so many pawns. But it just takes one more to checkmate, which is what she's playing for. Queen h2 she has to. Oh, now she's lost. I think this is kind of what Katia was going for. And she will decide. She still plays on. He has learned this farming technique. It's 8.5 to 1. Hey Jayesh, what's up? How are things at Kota? Chat, we might miss the last moments of this match. Let's look at Till Tuesday where Hikaru is beating Pranesh. Actually, he's not beating Pranesh. The game looks really interesting. But time situation. Very tricky. Yeah, Hikaru will win this. He has to bring the king. Knight d4 check, king d7. Yeah, and now he's just winning. Magnus also won. Arjun also won. So what do the standings look like? Nihal has 4.5. Who did he draw against? Maybe Chess.com server decided that based on how terribly I played the previous game, they probably decided not to pair me. That seems pretty logical and deserving. going on out here? Looks okay for Harika. Let's go back. I'm going to play this round, 6th round. I had a lot of games to do. Only 3 games remaining. Is it wrong? Oh no, it's lost. No, yeah, I think this thing is too close. King F5, King G6 should win the game. Yeah, just bring the king at some point. Yeah, now King F5. Come on! King F5, King G6 wins. Games for noobs. International Master. Irish chess. King F5, King G6 finally. Time call. We did not forget. Chess.com is supposed to pair. It's what a good server will do. But chess.com has this ridiculous thing where you have to come near, you have to come and refresh. Otherwise, it might find you timed out. And I was literally there a minute before. It happens a lot on chess.com. People get timed out. It is an issue with the server along with numerous other things, but it remains unaddressed because it doesn't really affect anything. Just trying to recollect. E6, Queen F3, Queen F6. Queen F6 is an important one. Who is going to watch our stream actually? This is no E5. 8, Queen H5 button. Most to deal with can do goods. Yeah, no point. D5 is logical. People just know these systems are really evolution. Trolling, roasting, all these genres, it actually becomes really easy. Many times if you just end up talking the truth. But one reason for my unabashed honesty is that no one really watches the stream, so it's one thing. Secondly, even if they do and the channel gets struck down, nothing's gonna change. At least I'll have a good reason not to stream. It will always be a win-win situation, and if the channel gets struck down and I create a new channel, we might actually have a better algorithm for the channel. There's a long talk of this E5. Concerned about the safety and welfare of our king, we need to castle ASAP. actually a bit stuck. Bring another piece into the game for now. Need to go and check what to do for the week. Okay to strike it down after the scribble string. Also, needed position, complicated position. We are going towards getting badly made option. We develop these. Survive one more time. On. Wants to check. Good game by my opponent. That was a really good game by me. I don't really see if I don't really think I had any chances. Unfortunately, it was not for the chance. My opponent picked pretty strong overall, I think. Yeah, maybe just bishop to g5 was simple. Rook c1 was a very strong move, I mean. I just didn't see that coming. That was a reason why. That was a game changer. How should we have played this opening? This bishop e7. Here I had to go g6. Made sense. Or at least f5. d5 was really strong. It was actually a really strong game by my opponent. I should send this to Mr. Rami.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy. I'm a beautiful
Just a couple of mistakes when you were down to 3 seconds, but Ripjaws was brilliant. And such
You think I'm someone to be
it was just a good game by my opponent.
and tame. Oh, some things never change,
And
never
they
change.
Uroko.
You think I would look pretty.
See how Harika is doing.
You cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you
Over.
will break your back to make me feel again.
Okay, next game is
Suffocate to make me
was fast.
lose your mind from endless pain.
Not accusing him.
Never change,
I'm not such a big person. Not a former world champion. 2700 streamer.
I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close.
What stream on this side?
So save your judgment,
Are you getting some sound?
no, but some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them
By the way, I think the match should have been over, right? So what happened in the match between
like a moth to flame. Oh, some
Katya and Harika?
change, never change.
Is it over, chat?
You break your back to make me feel
Is the match still on or is it over?
suffocate to
Yeah, I am wearing Chess.com merch today, so I think I'm kind of hoping to be saved by the copyright.
some things never change.
Harika won. Awesome. So it's Harika Hoi Fun tomorrow, chat. G.Skill. Is an expert in tomorrow is the plan. It's good to hear that Harika has won this match. So even my what did I do? I blended a rook.
Here we go.
Keep playing fast. On. Exert pressure on him. or her. Don't do uppercase streams before screams. Very disturbing. That's just blood curdling. It's B2. That was more it's the I don't see. For thinking and playing is fast, we have already spoiled the position so much. We think it's is their intention. I take a picture of it. I deeply check what is their intention. It works.
Invincible.
Theory. This keeps him a peep up. Bit lucky for him. 3 pounds? The 3 pounds is compensation. Okay, go H1. Doing a blender check. So almost before every minute. God. What a crazy way to lose. I fell right into that one. Oh my. Like the craziest way to go. Yeah, let's not talk about the score. It doesn't matter. So just clearly better. I was playing an Indian, Sambit Panda. I didn't know that. I would have played a bit more. I would have paid a bit more attention if it was an Indian. Yeah, 4 out of 7 is the score of my opponent. Okay, some heavyweight matches going on. Henrikin is a piece up against Magnus, but his king is unsafe. Not totally clear. Actually, Black could win this. Yeah, it's going to be checkmate. Queen c3, Queen b4. Yeah. And Hikaru's, I think, in trouble. But as always, it's just managing to hold on. Dugo having barely 3 seconds is probably not going to be able to clinch this now. Should make a draw, I think. Would be the wise thing to do. This could actually be winning for white. I got checkmated, Anshika. Oh my god. The level of season is good. Now it's a draw. Just give a good. I'm sure he had a win there. He had a win there, I think, at one point. Or maybe he probably didn't. Now it's just a draw. Actually, Hikaru could turn this up. He could just flip this up. Hikaru is the one playing for a one. Oh, so close. Look at the speed of Hikaru though. Look at the speed. Okay, fine. Okay, you don't see the checkmate on the board. The result literally is visible. You know, it's printed. You lost. It shows right there. Now, that is easy to imagine, right? Okay, Mikasa, you understand. Your chess education started with 1v3, so I understand you not understanding the mate, but Anshika, I expect better from you. Cherry and May. Hey chat, time to salvage some pride because that's all we have remaining. We can still finish this with 7 out of 11 and have some respectability. Yeah, 1 knight of 3 b3 is not 1 b3, it's 1 knight of 3. Although these b3 people have tried to encroach it. They actually be pretty brazen in their attempts to encroach it. I feel so reckless when B3 tank. What? When did that happen? That is the strategic advantage that we have. Yeah, Rakshit, I know. Only way 1v3 can survive is love. That we had such a good first three rounds. What happened after? Let's take this one. Let's take E4 and give it a better first. Simple enough. Sometimes the simple things are simple and not just sometimes. Takes and I guess queen to d4. Let's take this pawn. Yeah, we'll win this game. It will be the start of our comeback, our redemption arc. Knight d4 is a good move by him.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me,
Knight
hypnotized
g6. He's just losing
by the
his right?
sounds I'm breathing in.
Yeah.
Hold tight,
Yes.
coast collide.
GG.
Hold tight,
GG hero wills it.
dripping lights paint the skies, all because of
Oh, Hikaru has only 6 points, is it? He's already made a draw apparently.
dripping lights paint the skies. Only you
No, I just didn't take this.
can make me
Because of underestimation, complacency. Which is simply like that. Yeah, how long do we need? Let's finish this.
so alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight,
Idea what I will do.
echoes collide. Hold tight,
If you want to improve chess, improve your technique, you should watch Karu streams. If you want to feel better about how you play, you want to see bad gameplay, then you have to the right tools. They're almost building. Thankfully, I cancelled the pre-home on time. It was Enough of your counterplay, enough of your complications. Now go home. Magnus Carlsen is on 8 out of 8. How is Hikaru doing? Nihal is on 6.5. Down upon 7. Arjun on 7. Hikaru is still playing. Not his best title Tuesday. Okay, he's winning this one. Against LPS. Wow. I'm surprised he has so many balls. Not such a strong GM. Nihal has made 3 draws. It's all pretty decent games. Hikaru also has 7, likely to play Magnus on the next round. Magnus with 8 out of 8, he defeated the ball. Magnus is going to win this. Although the script would have been written quite differently if that 5th round bye didn't happen. Endgame book, I think 100 endgames you must know is a good starting point. And Logitech's endgame manual if you're into more advanced stuff. Really do have videos where I won with 1 BP? I would find it hard to imagine. Yes, of course I do Studios proper. It was in a mall in Mysore. I think I came to Mysore a few times. Never been to Chamundi Hills though. That's okay. This time I'm not getting a buy. I recommend you returning to this page and clicking around with 30 seconds left on the timer. Clicked around. Okay, done. And the chat meanwhile, we just started 6 minutes, full 6 minutes still remaining. Full 6 minutes. What are you going to do for 6 minutes? I don't know. It is the most boring 6 minutes of my life. I can check this. And congratulations message to Marika. And give you chess tips. That's going to be quite difficult. 6 minutes is not enough time for my art. I'm generally more of a perfectionist thorough artist. So it's not going to be enough time. What about Mysore Studios? There's also a tournament coming up in Mangalore, which I'm thinking of playing. I've been contemplating, but I thought I'll decide late. First of all, I thought I'll decide based on how today's Title Tuesday goes. So going by it, I think we're gonna draw a no. And secondly, it also depends on how quickly I'm able to complete my Sociable files. That also matters. But playing like this, there's just certainly no encouragement at all for me to go and play in tournaments. Because I'm not able to win a Title Tuesday game. What am I going to do in a tournament? And also the way I lost, I got mated with that Bishop h3 was completely ridiculous. So we need to play better, chat. I lost against Samvit Panda, and who else did I lose against? Statham, who is Madfave Robo. Madfave Robo is what rating? PD rating. Madfave Robo is 22-30 from Russia, who actually played pretty decently against us. So used to training, yeah, I know, right? No, actually, I have spent too much time with it, so I think that's part of the problem. 5 more minutes to go, chat, out of that 6 months. It's actually only 4 now. Yeah, I'm publishing a new accessible course. Can't reveal the dates yet, but in a few months, you're going to have a brand new accessible course coming up. So, stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned about the new course with the black pieces. And you're free to guess what variation it might be on. Okay, so 3 more minutes remaining. No, we don't sell art so cheaply. Yeah, Harika Hoifan tomorrow, but I don't know what time the match is at tomorrow. But yeah, it is happening tomorrow. We can have a look at the World Youth Games. If it is there. Here we go. Ilam Party lost an important game against Alexei Grevin. Played the Benko Gambit because he was 1 point behind Alexei and had to win. But got into a bad position from the beginning. Till this point, yeah, no. He just got into a bad position right from the opening and didn't have much. Under 18. It's a, I think, big loss for India, the loss of Ilam. With that, our Indian hopes are dashed. A few months ago, Ramesh wrote a tweet talking about how the next line is not readily replacing, and I feel he has a point. We're not doing that well in world youth anymore. Yeah, who's the other Indian hope, Mikasa? Are you talking about my title Tuesday? Because there was actually never any hope, although I keep joking about it. Let's look at the results. But yeah, it doesn't feel like Indians are going to. There is G. Tejaswini, not a very promising position here, just a normal position, equal position with white. Oh, there's a match between Shreyas Royal against Ethan Mas, two prodigies. In Hungary, they're playing. And Shreyas Royal seems to be completely winning this one. So let's get back to the title Tuesdays 3. Click around in case we get timed out. For the second time today, we don't have a lot of points to donate like that. The Cricket World Cup. That was a much bigger disappointment, you must agree. Have a safe trip, Anshika. Safe travels. Internet has been taught all kinds of nonsense opinions these days. Fighting Dragon 84. If the person was born in 84, then he must be 39 years old. 39-year-old
Now I stay away, you were never meant to save me.
Queen d6 first and then
Stay away,
castle.
you say you're
Disrupt
sorry.
their development. We need to, we might even think about mission 3. There's no hurry to do. What? Gotham beat with it? When did that happen? It is fine here. I have to accept. Rakshit, you have impressive memory. You should play chess. Chat, we need to play better, yeah. Come on. I don't like to do this every week. Last week was better in terms of playing, but this week we are back to streamer streak. Streamer streak is so bad because neither the streaming comes great nor the chess. So we might as well try and do one thing good. We have to set standards, you know. Standards from which we will not fall behind, no matter what. Because the global standards have also increased so much in terms of blitz chess that we don't keep up, we are going to become irrelevant pretty soon. It's winning up. Oh, that's just bad calculation. I thought this was winning up piece, but maybe we are winning up wrong. I know, we can just keep looking at it. We're not winning it. Oh no, we are winning a piece. No? What is wrong with me? Why am I doubting myself so much? Okay. Now let's calculate. Move first, think later. This is the tactic that convinced me to go for this. Let's take this. We'll give d6. Just take the gun. Good trade only. Yeah, I think it will be a safe piece of money. We should win this. This would be it. Yeah, I think this be comfortable. This night will come to a state. Just win. Is Adiban no longer among the top players in India? Depends on how you define the top. What is top? Okay, Arjun, get revenge for me. Arjun might. What happened to Magnus? How is the big girl? In fact, 6 out of 8. 7 out of 9. Bad at all. It's Liang Avenger, right? What? Yeah, Liang against. Meanwhile, what happened to Magnus Hikaru? They drew. Oh, my views on Hikaru cheating incident, I already gave a very honest take on it. The levels of honesty which hasn't been seen on YouTube ever before. Not just on my channel, but on any YouTube channel. It will be difficult to replicate such levels of honesty. So, oh no, something has gone wrong for her. He was 2 pieces up. Arjun has 1, so he's at 8 out of 9. He's also seemingly doing much better in Title Tuesdays these days. He won the previous late Title Tuesday. What happened to Hikaru? Yeah, if 2600 is a criteria, then even is no longer there. Hikaru lost against Magnus. That too pretty quickly. So Hikaru has 9 out of 9. Oh, H4 is not an opening intelligence. And you also don't mostly but you like, not Hikaru's game. Maybe Arjun will play Magnus. Arjun has 8, Magnus has 9. Maybe. Do I think chess engines are very close to stagnation? I don't think so. There's a massive difference between Stockfish 15 to 16. Yes, law of DMU does set in, but quite often there's also a massive leap in tech, and especially with all these things happening in OpenAI and Microsoft, I am scared that we might have the next massive leap, and I'm constantly perpetually scared that chess will get solved completely. It's on my scared list since forever. And if chess does get solved, what do you think I should be doing? What are your suggestions, Chad? I'm not particularly qualified at anything else, so I was actually thinking of options. By can do deliveries for Swiggy and Zomato. That was one career option which came to my mind first. Then driving Uber, but I'm not good at driving a car, so I have pretty bad ratings in that, even worse than my chess ratings. So you can imagine how bad. Looking at my scribble though, you might think I could make it as an artist. So that's one potential possibility. Author is a good option. Good for what? Not everyone is a Chetan Bhagat to make books into Bollywood and earn millions. Good ideas from what? I wasn't anticipating this. That much I can tell you. Everything getting created. More trades in this game than Street or BSC. Don't ask the score sheet. It is higher than Priya's Iyer and Shubman Gill scores. Not really making any progress, chat. Just one blocks the path of elimination. There's nothing here, chat. It's a draw. We may have found something. Yeah, no, GPT is too much in nascent stage right now to make much of a change, but finish this game and then I'll get back. Then I won 90%.
You and me, hanging from the willow tree, quietly drifting in the open breeze. Suddenly, the wind blows you away from me. Now I see we were never
Yeah, am I winning this?
if only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why.
Take this, and it's over, right?
Dance until the dawn.
Yeah, it is.
Travel back in time. Whoa,
Stupid game. Angus is unstoppable today. Although I really sus he was behind that 5th round buy for me, thereby removing and eliminating his only real competitor. Yeah, right now it's all too early, right? This whole GPT and general and AI. But give it a few years. Give it a actually not even a few years. Give it a few months.
born from the same branch and leaves, wild and free, living here.
Hikaru couldn't. What? Hikaru lost. Wow, I'm within catching distance of Hikaru. Crazy. Hikaru's on 6, 7. I am on 6. And I'm actually having 6 out of 9. Hikaru's 7 out of 10. So it's actually close. Looks like Kramnik's appreciations really got to Hikaru. Bound to happen. Bound to happen. Cheating accusations are nasty. Anish and Sam have 10 hours of video because they speak very fast. Have you seen how fast Anish speaks and how fast I speak? Secondly, with my London, I really took it slow because I was explaining everything. And then I was trying to explain everything as slowly as I could. I didn't want to rush through things. So that is the reason why it went for a really long time. In general, I am slow with everything. Predator 0608 last round. JV Mahin too. Let's go. Let's go. Finish it off in a sweet.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care. Yeah, I know
A lot with machines, huh?
keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's
Okay, all the engineers out here, simple question: is chess in danger of dying in our lifetime or no? Let's dumb it down for me because I'm a noob. That much should have been easy to figure out. Obviously, what's your answer? Magnus finishes it off with 10.5, while leaving absolutely no motivation for us. Bishop c8 is knight. Ah, but he can also go knight f. We need to do d5. My question: how soon is chess going to be solved by tech? We know it's going to happen eventually, but question how soon? Let's move by now. One thing to improve on during streams, I need to think during the opponent's moves. Floating out of the game. I did think during my opponent's. Yeah, I think 30 years we are. I think I'm safe. Although I'm not sure what I'll do in my 60s. Maybe this 30 years will give me time to pick up some good. Yeah, I saw Hikaru's mouse clip in Ace Badges. I didn't watch it live, but I saw the game. Yeah, the combination of moves, I think at one point tech will be able to bring down, bring it down to quality of moves rather than having to examine every single move. But then that wouldn't be called as salt. Maybe. These Indian kids are good. No wonder I suffer so much not playing these rapidly losing.
And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
Put our for a moment.
We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not
We should be watching also when
and I've been counting
we reach
days to get away.
not unlimited time use.
Again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again.
Also doing well. Still I mean. Okay, last four games, 4 wins. Usually we start with 4 wins, but this time we ended up with 4 wins. Meanwhile, Nihal is beating Andre King, so we'll finish with a score of 9.5 out of 11. Good score, I think. And he will be top 5. Arjun, unfortunately, ending with 2 losses in a row in the last 2 games. Finishes off with 8 out of 11. He lost against Farham Maksudi, who defeated Hikaru and Arjun in the last 2 games. And what's Raunak doing? Raunak is beating Pranesh, so he'll also finish with 9. Although I'm not sure if that will be good enough for a prize. Then, what about the others chat? Hikaru, how's Hikaru good? Did he win? Did he go ahead of us? I don't see him in. Here he is. I saw him soon. I finished the draw. Wow. 7.5 out of 11. Just half point more than us. He drew against Ritwik. Crazy. He didn't get any advantage against Ritwik. Starting with his one headshot monsoon. I don't know how he played this. Yeah, Hikaru got nothing. Deservedly so. He was a pawn up towards the end, but okay. He couldn't lag his way out because it was with entry match. Ritwik managed it just fine. Oh, good stuff. Good title Tuesday. Raunak wins, so he finishes in the top 5. Nihal finishes with the 4th place, and I finish with 74. How did we play in chapter? I think we stay within the Kramnik coefficient throughout the tournament. Fresh that. We get the percentage. Yeah. The game against Tatham was the worst. The game against Wonderful Time was horrible. I feel quite ashamed. My take on chronic sessions, I looked at it extensively at the beginning of the stream. So I would love to repeat it, but it wouldn't be with the same emotion, the same level of frankness. So to get that fresh views, I suggest you scroll back towards the beginning of the stream and you will find it there. That's this Tidal Tuesday. I'm actually tempted to play a few Blitz games just to get my rating up, but I think the danger of losing rating is higher. Let's just try for 2 games and see, just for fun. I'm playing a man, Hamilton, the chess bra. My rating feels so low at 28-21, but that is the level at which I've been playing in recent times. I really should come up with new openings, new stuff. It's been too much of saturation. Not enough work on myself. A really long time. Hey Rakshit, yeah, don't worry about it. I guess become really good at what you are first, and when you have made some money, then you can give back to what you enjoy. What are your passions? This can get tricky, chat. I think we are winning some material, but it states no. 94, we have to take 90 to F3 first. He takes F3, then we take F3 first. But we can always sacrifice Dark's position. Yeah, then we take E into F3 first, and then finally we should play. No, I have it worked out. The entire thing worked out. Can maybe Zaman Hamilton. Decent score against me, although I always found them not that strong. You'd also like to work in chess, Mikasa? Which is winning a piece, right? One for the kitchen, one for the soul. Yeah, I think the modern version of it is one for Swiggy and one for the soul. I myself don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen, even in the times where I have to. You know, need to win this game. It won't win by itself. Too much. Doesn't look so problem. That's been lagging. Could we end with this game, chat? Could we end with this game? Nothing beats the joy of cooking, but do we have time these days to spend that much time in the kitchen? Work takes so much of our time these days, no? And the rest of the time is spent on YouTube and Insta and Twitter, right? Hey Rahul, I do stream a lot actually. This is my fourth stream in the last 8 days. So I've been streaming almost 50% of a professional streamer like Hikaru. It's just that the YouTube algorithm, uh, it's not great with notifications. It has short-term memory loss. So that's the problem. Such a traditional opening, which I'm not so great at actually.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it.
Job is certainly not my specialty.
Soaked to the skin and I'm all soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons
Hey, just not today, but we will do these chess with Discord streams. At least we used to. If you're a part of my Discord, then you'll get a chance to play against me. We keep it that way so that we are fair to our lovely Discord people who get a first priority for these kind of engagements with me. Playing chess, playing Scribble. Discordians get first priority for everything. Especially with Scribble, my Discord people get priority even over my friends and family. When it comes to online game nights, my Discord is like my friends and family. Recently, we have turned it into a cozy little family. By the way, BRB, like having to take on these things. Is Aman also streaming? Are they streaming on the Chessbrass channel? Oh, very risky. I should have expected. He literally played if I did the previous one. Need to survive for a few more years into the flag.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Wow. Did that work for him? What's going on? It's lagging.
Lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter. Try to do it like me, better do it better. I got a mind that's clever. The beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm
It was close.
my adrenaline spikes when I'm
I got a bit too complacent at one point. Oh, I even had checkmate. Sorry, I'm going. I'm ending the stream on that. We are not proud of this game. So I guess okay until this point. Yeah, here I just started playing for flag ruthlessly. B4 is a weird move to make. Rook F5 was certainly making a lot more sense. Nine D3 was a really good from him, and he played his whole point really well. But he had two less time. He played fast. Look at this Rook F6. What a move. Rook F5 check. Crazy. It was checkmate. Alright, chat. We end with the rating we started with, I think, at least that way we have gotten back most of the things we lost. We started at around 2836. We end with 2833. And that's tonight's Title Tuesday. It was fun. Good to see you guys. Good to stream with you. Good to hang out with you. If you didn't like the stream, do hit that like button. And see you all pretty soon. I don't think I'll do Arena Kings tomorrow, but I might if I feel like it for a really short time. And yeah, so that's this Title Tuesday. It's time to get back to my chessable work. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all. Bye bye. Take care.